you can receive power, yeah, healing power from the earth. They say there's songs that say, "Cry to the earth." Yeah, she's there listening to you. She wants to listen to you. She's there to support you. She's there to nurture you. Yeah, just because you left your mother's womb, that doesn't mean the connection is gone to the earth. It's still there. She's there to nurture you through any difficulty. Just talk to her. Tell her, I'm going through a hard time. Yeah, there's things that happening to me that I didn't expect. There's you know something happened to me that came out of the blue, and now I'm having a hard time. Sometimes I feel bad. Sometimes I'm okay. Sometimes I forget it and I'm happy, but it keeps coming back, and I wanna deal with it so it doesn't bother me anymore. Unci Maka, Unsimala yo. Yeah, you can say, Grandmother Earth, help me. For girl, you say, if you're a girl or female or a woman, one of the three, you say, you say, Unchimaka, Unshimala ye. Yeah, that means help me. It doesn't mean pity me. It means help me. Huh? So it's a very special way of saying that, and in time you will receive it. Yeah, that's a promise. Grandmother Earth is always there to hear you. Yeah, talk to her. Yeah, Jima kang shima la yo. Yeah, Grandmother Earth, help me. And women will say, Jima kang shima la ye. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful expression. Unci is grandmother. Maka is Lakota Star Knowledge name for our grandmother Earth, our Earth. Yeah, Maka. And Unci, Maka. Yeah, two words, accents on the second syllable of each word. Unci, Maka. And then Unsimala. Yeah, that's the next word. Unsimala. There's a U nasal sound at the beginning. You hear that? That almost the end sound at the end of that. Unsimala. This is a sacred way to say help me. And a long time ago, when we were first put on reservations in the late 1800s, they were like prison camps, and we were told that our language and spirituality were now not allowed. It was actually declared illegal on April 10th, 1883. And then we were not allowed to have weapons. We could not hunt or eat cherries, things like that. We had to only eat what the government gave to us, which was really unhealthy foods. Yeah, canned foods of the day. Yeah, dried foods and stuff like that. And we ended up getting heart disease, diabetes, and hypertension, and things like that. So we became sick physically, mentally, and spiritually. Then our minds became weak. These are the four parts of the self, physical body, the emotions, the soul, and the mind. 3 went down right away, and because of that we became weak-minded. This is the same condition that terrorists and cult leaders bring their new recruits to, and that's the condition we were in. Then the churches arrived on the reservation. The priests saw our condition, they took advantage of it. And they learned our ways and said that our ways conflict with their Bible, which means that our ways come from Satan. And in our weak minds, we started to accept that. And then they said that they could show us, if we follow them and their way, that things will get better. So most Lakota people became Christian, and if you did not become Christian or you caused trouble, you were sent to a mental asylum in Canton, South Dakota, to die. Yeah, you were declared insane and sent there to die. This is the only in those days. This was the only Indian mental asylum. So there were Indians from tribes from all over America that were sent there. These are Indians who did not wish to, um, follow the sheep. They didn't want to what's the word I think conform. They didn't want to conform to what the priests were demanding. And as people saw this, there were some Lakotas, just a handful. There were some that just pretended to be Christian because they didn't want to get sent there. But at home, they kept the star knowledge. Yeah, and it's thanks to them that people like me have it. Yeah. So, and they also taught us how to receive more of this knowledge. Yeah, in the spiritual way. So, which requires a complete different way of thinking than what's here now. And that's what we learn from the priests and the churches, yeah, which is dualism. So part of this process that the preachers, the Christian priests, they learned our languages and they turned certain definitions into something else. They translated them into something different. And this word Unsimala is one of them. They use this word they change the definition to mean I am a man of sin. God have mercy upon my soul. That's what they changed it to. That is not correct. The original definition of Unsimala means I have a very strong need and I cannot do it myself. Will you please help me? Yeah? You don't say this to a God. You say this to somebody. Yeah? So you say to them, Unsimala yo, or if you're a woman, you say Unsimala yeah to somebody, and then you tell them what kind of help you need, what kind of trouble you're in. And then they say, it's up to them if they want to help you. Yeah? So you go, they listen to you, and then they help you. If they want to, they'll help you. And look at what you just did. You instituted the natural law of generosity. Wawokia. They helped you. Their act of helping you is a healthy communication, which means blessings are going to come to them fourfold. And you got your help. So everybody was blessed. And the person who helped you is going to be even more blessed. So Unsimala is an invitation to blessings to fall upon the person you ask for help. That's a beautiful concept. That's why I said when you have nobody to talk to the Grandmother Earth. Yeah, Unci Maka, Unsimala. And then say, and whatever it is, say it from your heart and your soul and your mind and your body. Yeah? Visualize a medicine wheel inside of you, and each part of it, one represents your body, one represents your mind, one represents your emotions, and one represents your soul. Visualize that inside of your mind, deep inside of your mind. Then say that. Unchimaka, Unsimala. That's what Unsimala means. Yeah? And then yo is the gender ending for people who are male. Yeah? And for women, theirs is yeah for this sentence. Okay? So again, let's say each word. Unci, Maka, Unsimala. And then men will say yo at the end. And women say yeah. Now let's put that all together. Unchimaka Unsimala yo. I should have said men. Okay, let me do that one more time. Men, all males, repeat after me. Unchimaka Unsimala yo. Okay, now women. Unchimaka. Let me start again. For women, I mean, all those who are women. Unchimaka Unsimala ye. There you go. That's a beautiful Lakota thing we learned to say, and I gave you some clues into how you can say this and how put yourself in a certain state of mind, and because remember, reality begins within. It begins in the mind. That's why I said visualize, yeah, and then you will connect to the earth, because when you visualize your body, your mind, your emotions, and your soul, when you visualize them, in the medicine wheel and deep inside of you, then focus into the center of that medicine wheel. That's the telephone line to the grandmother earth. Yeah. So that's a beautiful thing. Yeah. So natural law, wawokia, yeah, generosity. How you communicate returns to you 4 times as strong.